Whoa!
Hello!
It's Tuesday at the BOCO.
What a Tuesday, honestly.
We had two classes today that really hit a bar with us. First we had acting. Do you want to talk about this?
Okay, yeah. So we had to choose playing cards, and we each got a number on the card, and we had to put up to our head and not look at it at all. And we did this, and the people with lower numbers were treated poorly, and the people with higher numbers were like the popular kids.
Yeah, like a lower status kind of thing.
Yeah, and so our acting coach, made the setting a high school dance, which some of us are still very familiar with. And it definitely struck a bar with me, just because I realized I really didn't I was actually a lower number. He handed me a lower number. I realized I really didn't like being treated that way. It was almost like post-traumatic stress disorder.
It was kind of like stereotypes that we had to kind of put into this game that he didn't tell us to do stereotypes, but it just happened because it kind of ended up being human nature. So I was a 7, and actually she was a 5, and I was in the group of the 5s and 6s, and then I was a 7, and then there was a cutoff between the 7 and the 8, and 8 actually was trying to be popular, and 7 was not quite as popular because they couldn't get there, because they were too low to be popular.
Right.
So it was almost like a status quo. It was really, really weird.
Yeah, I think it said a lot about all of us. Kind of made us all question where we really stood, I guess. Which is interesting because it's the third week of class, second week of classes now.
Second week.
We're all just finding our friends, finding who we mesh with, and
right.
We're really close with our cores.
And I don't know if we've ever explained cores, but cores are it's your clump of people. They section out people to accommodate, so there's a 6 to 12 ratio of students, 1 to 6 for each teacher to student. It's really small, and the core just supports that because there's 68 musical theater students. How can there be a 6 to 12 ratio if there's 68 students in the major? You can't. You just can't.
Yeah.
So you got to split it up and have different cores.
And then later in the day today, we had voice and speech, which has just been a phenomenal. I think it's just been a crazy class.
Dude, I sigh every time thinking about that class. It's amazing.
He's a Linklater teacher. The Linklater method just frees you up tension. We even had a kid fall asleep in class today
because they were so relaxed. He was just we were
all waiting.
All waiting for him.
Hello.
And when we were doing the exercise, we had to go around and speak about how we were feeling, how we had to take our mind and put it in our hearts, and take our stomachs, put it in our hearts, all in that area, which sounds crazy, so you could get connected to your body, and you had to empty your mind, and you had to go around the circle. When they came to me, I actually was really tense, and he said that I was being too dutiful, and that struck me.
You almost sounded like you were reporting.
Yeah, that's what they said. I sound like I was reporting.
But Jackie had a breakthrough moment where Paul, our teacher, came and just fixed her head a little bit, and then her mind went blank.
I was I don't know. I was my mind's blank. I have nothing.
Help!
I know. I'm what's it? Hello? Knock knock. Who's in there?
No one.
Weird.
But I feel like I had a little breakthrough moment too. I think I just I was just feeling some tension from just thinking about things back home, and I'm one of those people that I don't ever really want to regret anything that I do, but I don't think through a lot of the things that I do. So it's a very interesting situation, but I just I think I just spoke on a topic that a lot of people can relate to, how you feel like people only give you love when they want something from you or they need something from you, and I didn't even really know I was feeling that way. It kind of just came out, so it was interesting. But that's just what's so amazing about going to a conservatory and training to be an actress. We're not learning a curriculum, we're learning ourselves. So, and that's something that I felt like I've needed to do for so long.
Because no one really knows who they are until the Linklater comes along and teaches you.
Yeah. It gets you every time.
Well, that was a Tuesday at BOCO. That was our Tuesday.
Yeah.
Very intense Tuesday.
Always intense on Tuesdays. Always
so
intense. But definitely tune in again.
Because we'll be back next Tuesday No, actually, we'll probably be back soon.
We'll be back sometime within the next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but if you have any questions, feel free to contact us through our blog. We're on YouTube if you want to see us sing. We should post a vlog of us singing.
Oh
one
my
day.
god, we're gonna post some videos of the singing. You know what we should do? We should do a duet
Jackie and I are going to prepare a duet for you guys.
just for you.
We're gonna wait for some requests and then see what we can actually do. So,
All right.
yes.
Well,
Thanks for tuning in.
here's the day at the BOCO, and we'll see you later.